So, greetings everyone. This is Devesh Kirubhakaran J, who's yet again with a lecture session on the topic consonants and its classification. So, let's get started. So, definition of consonants. Consonants is the voiced or voiceless speech sounds produced when the breath passes through mouth or nose, which is otherwise known as nasal cavity, where there is partial or complete obstruction and the vocal cords may or may not vibrate. It's a mix of, we can say, vowels which is free flowing sound as well as complete obstruction. So here, classification of consonants. So there are three major categories under which consonants are classified. Place of articulation. Again, I don't know why I made these errors. It's the capital P, capital M and capital V. Kindly do make note of it. Place of articulation. Again, under place of articulation we have 10 subcategories. Then manner of articulation, under which we have 5 subcategories. And voicing, which categorizes the 24 consonant sounds as 15 voiced and 9 unvoiced speech sounds. So, moving on to the category of place of articulation. So, we have 10 subcategories, beginning with the bilabial consonants. Bilabial consonants are produced when the lower lip articulates with the upper lip. B, M. So you see both of your lips will come into contact. Then dental consonants. Dental consonants are produced when the tip of the tongue articulates with the upper teeth. The. So the tip of the tongue is touching the upper teeth. Then alveolar consonants. Alveolar consonants are produced when the tip of the tongue and alveolar ridge articulates with each other. So the tip of the tongue is above your upper teeth. The alveolar ridge is above your upper teeth, so the tip of the tongue articulates with it. See? D, L, N. D, I'm sorry. L, N, S. Sorry, it's S, Z. I'm sorry for the confusion. Then, velar consonants. Velar consonants are produced when back of the tongue articulates with the soft palate. So your back of the tongue comes closer and touches the soft palate, which is behind the back of the tongue. G, ng. Then palatal consonants. Palatal consonants are produced when the front of the tongue comes closer to the hard palate. So, yeah, the front of the tongue comes closer to the hard palate. Yeah. Then retroflex. Yeah. I'm sorry, I just practiced. Tip of the tongue. Retroflex consonants are produced when the tip of the tongue curls towards the back of the tongue, and the rear of the tongue, under your tongue, it's called the rear of the tongue. The small connecting tissue comes closer to the alveolar ridge, the lower part of the alveolar ridge. Then it's glottal consonants. Glottal consonants are produced when vocal cords vibrate, where the two vocal cords are intermittently close to each other, producing a subtle sound. Then labiodental consonants. Labiodental consonants are produced when the lower lip articulates with the upper teeth. The lower lip touches the upper teeth. Then labiovelar consonants. Labiovelar consonants are produced when the back of the tongue comes closer to soft palate and rounding of lips. The lips gets rounded, as well as the back of the tongue comes in close contact with the soft palate. Palatoalveolar consonants. Palatoalveolar consonants are produced when the blade of the tongue is arched. Both the sides of the tongue are arched near the alveolar ridge area, the alveolar ridge, and the front of the tongue is raised against the hard palate. Sh, j, and even the other variant. where the blade of the tongue comes in contact with the alveolar ridge and the front of the tongue with the hard palate. Ch, j. So the alveolar ridge is the gum part, gums, which hold the teeth together. We can categorize it as upper alveolar ridge and lower alveolar ridge. So labial means lips, dental means teeth, velar means tongue, and parietal means palates. Retroflex is the curling of tongue. Glottal is the half produced sound. And then we are done with it. Ch, j. You can see that the hard palate comes in contact with the front of the tongue. Sh and j. The tongue is arched towards against the hard palate. Then moving on to the category of manner of articulation. They are categorized into 5 main categories. Plosive. Plosive consonants are produced when the air is expelled suddenly after a strict closure of mouth, resembling an explosion. B, d, g, k. Then nasals. Nasal sounds are produced when the air is expelled via nose or nasal cavity, otherwise called as nasal cavity. M, n, n. Then fricatives. Fricatives are produced when the air is expelled via mouth with the friction of the intensity of sound. F, h, s, v, z, d, sh, zh. So you find there is a slight intensity when producing these consonant sounds. Approximants. Approximants are consonant sounds which are approximated without any contact in the articulators. So these are y, r, w. So the articulators are not very much in contact and hence they are approximated. Then affricates. Affricates are consonants which are produced when the air is expelled via mouth progressively, little by little. Sh, j. Then so in fricatives there is partial obstruction, after which the air is released. Then we come to the category of voicing. Voiced consonants and unvoiced consonants are the two categories. So in voiced consonants, I'll pronounce the sounds along with the categorization. B, d, g, h, y, m, n, r, v, w, z, d, j, j, ng. So while pronouncing all these sounds, we have a clear sound coming from the throat. The vocal cords vibrates. That's why these are called as voiced consonants. Then unvoiced consonants, where the vocal cords don't vibrate, they are So while pronouncing all these sounds, there is no sound produced from the vocal cords. That's why these are classified as unvoiced consonants. So 15 voiced consonants and 9 unvoiced consonants, totally 24 consonants in total. So Thank you for listening to the lecture session. I hope I added something to your understanding of consonants and its classification. Kindly do like, comment if any, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.